Okay, everyone, welcome. We are so excited to be doing this. We're going to be having weekly team Zooms. So we have Tara's team, which is huge, guys, huge team. And she's our, I was just going to say triple diamond upline. No, she's our presidential diamond upline. And she has such a big team, and we wanted to kind of like bring it on down a little more personal too, to the needs of our team. So Team Crow and Team Shoe. So Jordan Crowther right here, and then we've got Gretchen Shoemaker. So we're Team Crow and Team Shoe. And then we've got like sub teams underneath that. So I know like the organization part of a multi-level marketing company can sometimes be confusing if you just started, and that's completely okay. But just know if you hear Team Crow or Team Shoe, that means you guys. Like that's where you're at. You're under our team. So I wanted to start by saying welcome, because oh my goodness, if you've been following the chats today, like our team's blown up. You guys are insane. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And even like Jade Hooper who is our Black Diamond ambassador upline, like millionaire, amazing coach and all this stuff. Like she was shouting all of us out because like you guys just killed it. So anybody new, I want you to drop a 1 in the comments so that we can welcome you. If you've joined in the past week or today, we just want to like wrap you in a big like welcome hug of sisterhood, because I mean, not to completely not be humble, but we're pretty amazing. Like we're an amazing team, and you're amazing because you were attracted to whatever your upline, like the person that signed you, like you saw something in them. So welcome, Andrea. Welcome, Elizabeth. Awesome. And then if you grabbed a new distributor today, I want you to put a 2 in the comments so we can congratulate you for growing your team, because that's what this is all about. Like our goal is to help people. Like when it comes down to this business, it is about authentically helping people in one way or another. Like whether it's through our amazing products, and helping people with their healthy lifestyle, or helping people make a difference for their family and get out of debt. So let me go on here and congratulate you. So Jamiris, congratulations. Monica, Kalila, Sandy. I know there were a ton more. You guys might not be able to like type in the chat. Like I'm super slow when I'm trying to type in the chat. But yes, congratulations to you guys. So I wanted to like encourage everyone. I mean, whether you've been in a while or you're brand new, like something that's gonna really help you stay successful with your business is staying in the center of the team, like really being a part of the team, the chats, communicating with your upline, your enroller, communicating with your sideline, learning from people, communicating with not just your enroller, but like go up a level, go up 2 levels, go up 3 levels, like always reaching out. Like that's going to be key in your success, is communication. So never feel like you're asking too many questions. When it comes to teaching, mentoring, showing new people new things, really it's about you know, sharing what you already know and just being there for someone. So the same as if you just started, like you want to be open to what your enroller has to teach you, or has to show you. So keep yourself coachable. Like when I joined under Tara a 1.5 years ago, I asked her a million questions, and I didn't care if I felt like I sounded dumb. I needed that because I needed to know that this was going to work for my family. Like I joined to make a difference for my family and make an income. I didn't join like just to have like fun people to pal around with, even though that has been like a beautiful, amazing side effect from this business. But I knew I was going to do whatever it took. So be that person. I want you communicating with your upline all the time. Be in the chats, be in the groups. Like your upline probably added you to Goal Getters, added you to the Diamond Elite Nation group, added you to some sort of chat, like whether band or an Instagram chat. So keep in that, keep in the center. I know I always had an elder in my congregation tell me, stay in the center of the congregation. Like that's where the fire is, stay near the fire. So I wanted to give a little background and introduction on me. So as I said, I'm Jordan Crowther. I'm a double diamond leader in this company. So I used to be with a different multi-level marketing company. So if you don't know, it works as a multi-level marketing company, an MLM. MLMs, as you know, can get like a bad rep. Like if you Google any one of them on the internet, you're going to see like negative, negative, negative. The reason for that, people join and think that it's fast money. They think it's easy money. They think that it's something that it's not. Lots of different reasons, and they kind of pin excuses on like stuff they didn't do on a company. I can honestly say, like, the company I used to be with was a really, really great company. I never have anything bad to say. I liked their products. I was not trained to like know how to earn an income. And if I wanted training, I had to pay for it. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's how anything should be. And I just had to get out because I was wasting my time. We want you to be successful. Like, you want to be successful. That's why you joined. You joined to like make money. So we, like Tara was saying in her Zoom, like, we don't go anywhere or get anything from you joining and not hitting the ground running, like, and vice versa. Like, your success is our success and our success is your success. So we are going to lock arms with you and teach you the things that are going to make you successful. So I pretty much saw a year and a half ago, I saw the success that Gretchen was having and Tara was having in this business, and a light bulb went off, and I was like, I need to make this happen. Like, I had to like prayerfully consider my choices for my family, because I'm 34 now. I have 3 kids. I have one that's due like any second, that's just going to come out, number 4. And then I have a husband who's been a stay-at-home dad for 5 years. And he's been a stay-at-home dad because my oldest is a type 1 diabetic, and my middle one has autism, and my third one, nothing's wrong with him, but he's crazy cray. Like, he's all over the place. So he's fun, but they're all like a handful in their own way. So we needed to kind of make that decision for one of us to be a stay-at-home parent. And I've had a massage practice for the past 12 to 13 years. It's been really successful. Chris liked his job. He managed it Outback, but it just made more sense for him to be the stay-at-home parent. So we just rolled with that, and we were willing to sacrifice, like, financially to have that lifestyle, that simplicity, because really that's most of us are in this to make our lives more simple, more time for our family, more of the important things, more time for ministry. Like, we are not in it to get that $1 million house or that $100,000 car. Like, that's cool if that's other people's goals, but we know like where our lives are and where we're going. So I just was so tired of me doing all the right things, Chris doing all the right things, being there for our family, and still, even with making pretty good money with massage, just living bill to bill. I got tired of it. I'm like, aren't you guys tired of that? Like, that's probably why you joined. Like, you wanted to help your family more. And so I jumped in knowing I had to make this work, and I was going to make this work. And so what made me successful was not anything fancy, anything magical, anything crazy special about me. You know what helped me build to the top less than 1% of the company within 5 months? It was consistency. It was determination. It was self-development. So I constantly was working on myself, my brain, my, I guess, mental stamina, because this business, while it is simple, it's not easy. You can't just wake up every day and message 150 to 200 people and receive like negative response and just be like, oh well, okay, I'll do the same thing tomorrow. It's like working out. Like, you'd have to be a superhuman to work out 7 days a week and not have a day where you needed to like pump yourself up. So when I say like this business is 80 to 90% mental, you will learn that. Like, hopefully it won't take you long to learn that, but I want you to know how important it is to keep your brain in a positive place. And we're going to talk about self-development in just a little bit, but going back to like my success, it wasn't anything special. Like, I'm not super smart. I'm not like the prettiest girl on Instagram. I'm not the one that knows social media the best. I struggle with technology, trust me. You know, I just kept myself open to learning new things, and kept humble about that and asked a ton of questions. So that's kind of my story. And I want you to know I'm always here for you, whether this baby's still in me or he comes out or we're around. Like, if your enroller is not around, you can message me. Like, I will see it. And if I can't help you, I'll find somebody who can. Gretchen will always be around for you. Monica, if she's your upline, she will always be around for you. Kalila will always be around for you. Like, even Tara, who's like probably way above you, like, she's so personable, guys. Like, you can reach out to her and she will get back to you. Like, we are a It Works family, one team, one mission, and we're gonna coach you in the right direction. So that's kind of my story. One of my big pieces of advice in this company, and this is for brand new or if you've been in it 6 years, like Gretchen, keep it simple. Keep it simple, everybody. Anytime, if you're telling me or your upline, if you're going to them for encouragement and you're using the words, I'm overwhelmed, you're doing it wrong. Like, it's rare that I will say that because I don't want anybody to think that there's ways to go wrong in this business. There's a lot of different things you can do right. But if you are getting overwhelmed, that means you are doing something wrong. You're either doing too many things, you're adding too many tasks, you're on your phone too much, like you're putting yourself into something that is not going to make you successful. Like, slow and steady wins the race. I don't want you to ever be comparing yourself to other people, guys. I built myself, and with the help of a team and my upline and downline, I built to double diamond in 5 months. But you know what? It took me a year or 8 months, 9 months to get to a place where that double diamond rank was sustainable. So yeah, it sounded great on paper. Jordan's a double diamond, blah, blah, blah. I had to work my tail off to maintain that volume because it wasn't sustainable volume. It was like fast, built myself fast. Like, I would much rather have taken my time and gone into a new rank strong and solid than have to like stress every month about like keeping a rank. And it was okay. Like, it's not like you never get penalized. If you lose a rank, like nothing happens. Like, you don't get charged anything. I don't want anybody to have that fear. I'm just saying, like, it's okay if you see somebody like that started the same week you did, like running ahead, or it's okay if you see somebody that's like doing things differently or getting more DTs than you. DT is distributor if you just started, and LC is loyal customer. Because I've had people on my team that hit the ground running, started, like signed like 20 to 30 people their first month, and then didn't grow their network, like felt like they run out of people. See, we talk super professional here. Ran out of people, and then like fizzled out. Like they hit it hard and then fizzled out. And then I've had other people who signed as a distributor, started this business, and you know, their first month they had a couple people. Their second month, maybe like 4 or 5, and then their 3rd month and 4th month. Like they built up, and they're doing crazy, amazing things now. Emerald, diamond, double diamond sidelines. Like it's no race. Don't compare yourself to other people, please. Like if that's one thing you can self-develop on, it's one of the hardest things, but there's no point to comparing yourself to anybody else. So that's something I want you guys to focus on, keeping it simple and not comparing. Like just stay in your own lane. And it's okay if you don't know stuff, just ask questions. There's a saying that Jade Hooper, she says, be ignorance on fire. And that means like, just run with your passion. If you started this business, or even if you've been in it a while, like just run with it. This sale, like this, you pick 2, you pick 3 sale, this 50% off until 10 a.m. tomorrow for new distributors, like just message your heart out. You don't have to sit there and be perfectly methodical with everything. Like just hit the ground running, be ignorance on fire. If you don't know something, if you have questions, like do first, ask later kind of thing. Like just run with it. Because that's where you're gonna really grow. Like when you have that grit, when you have that passion, that's going to shine through. Nobody's looking for perfection. Nobody on your team, your upline, your audience on Instagram, Facebook, like they're not looking for perfection. Nobody wants perfection. It's not like attractive. Perfection is like an unattainable thing that somehow people put themselves in a box about. But if you focus on the words you're going to hear a lot from your enroller or on our team is having a 6 list and KPIs. So I'm going to go through the 6 list and what that means. And then KPI, you can find that in your eSuite, which is your back office. And it's key performance. Why can't I say the last I? What is
indicators?
That? Indicators. Oh my goodness. I couldn't think of the word. Key performance indicators. So those are just fancy words for like what to do every day. Like what's going to be stuff that makes me money every day. That's what it comes down to. You can print it out. You can save it to your phone. You can have a checklist. I've got like all my tasks behind me. Like these are all like what I do in the morning, what I do in the afternoon, what I do in the evening. And I have that like front and center, so I know what I'm doing. You can have that on your phone. Like if you don't have a workspace, that's okay. We work from Wi-Fi, right? Like part of being successful is not having like fancy stuff around you. It's like literally just doing the dang thing. So when it comes to your business, these are the things that are going to make you money. So I'm going to go through the list. We post every day or every other day on our main feed, on our main Instagram account. We want to post pictures that we took ourselves. We want to post pictures that don't have like edging, like a bunch of cropping or words in it. You don't want a screenshot of something that you took from Pinterest or from the website. Like that's just, it's tacky, it's salesy, and just don't do it. Like if you're scrolling through your feed on Facebook or Instagram and you see a picture like that from somebody from a different company, are you really gonna create a connection with that post, with that person, with the words that they're saying? No. Like you're probably just gonna keep scrolling, forget who even posted it, or if you don't forget who posted it, you're gonna have that person in your mind as somebody who's salesy. We don't wanna be that. Like we definitely, especially, I mean, it works as a company, but especially our team, like Tara and Under, we pride ourselves with like authentic relationships through attraction marketing for people. Like you want to be super authentic. Hold on. Mia, can you stop, please? She's like meowing at the cat and like talking to in cat language. Thank you, babe. So going back to posting, like we have something called life posts. If you don't know what that is and you need help, like your enroller can tag you in posts, in descriptions of life posts. Being vulnerable, using your own words like Tara was talking about. Even if you can't think of your own words, it's okay to hop on like top leaders' Instagram accounts, Facebook pages, like see what they're posting, pull from their posts. You can even use some of their wording. You're not going to copy and paste, but you can pull from their wording and make it your own if it applies to you. I like doing that with leaders that are similar to my lifestyle. So I'm 34, I have 3 kids, I'm pregnant with my 4th. Like, I'm not going to go to an 18-year-old's Instagram and try to post like her in a bikini poolside, like making that money. Like it'd be hilarious if I did, but it would not be my audience. My audience is different than your audience, and that's okay. We want it that way. We want to have our own brand, our own niche. So if you don't know what yours is, it doesn't have to be like in a box. You don't have to only post about 5 certain things all the time, but you want to have like a genre of what people know to expect from you. When I think of Mariko's post, I always know there's going to be like a cool nerd t-shirt. I know she's going to talk about her kids. I know she's on like a curly hair journey. Like, that's what I think of. I immediately see a post from Mariko and I know it. Like, Monica's always talking about, you know, service and nannying. And I know, like, she posts cute pictures of her dog and she's, you know, finding fun things to cook for her mom. Like, I can just recognize people's posts right away. If you're just posting generic things or products, like, that's not a brand. That's you just like grasping at straws trying to find sales. We want to create connections. When it comes to like making the sale and sharing about product and business and like more of the nitty gritty stuff, that's where we go to our stories. So our stories is another thing. We want to always have at least 10 to 12 stories up at all times. So, and that can be more. You can put up 15 to 20, 25, like the beauty of stories, you can do it all throughout the day. And they're simple. Like, don't overthink stories. Don't overthink it. It's literally just snippets of your life flavored with products, flavored with talk about the business. And variety is the key when it comes to stories. Like, you want something that's fun, engaging. You want to share like a quote, and then you want to share a joke, and then you want to be on your video showing your face, and then you want to do like a fun little quiz for people, and then you want to share slides about the products, and then maybe chat about the business a little bit. And like, that's just what you do every day. And it's simple. It does not take a ton of time. I remember when I first started, stories were like my nemesis because I was a perfectionist. And so I downloaded the apps, which the apps are great, guys. So if you don't have Unfold, or you don't have Over, or you don't have like Story Art or PixArt or Rona, Canvas, like there's a lot of different, you can get into like some really fun creative stuff when it comes to stories. If you don't have those yet, download them. Like, the main ones I've been using are Unfold and Over, and those are both free. You can pay for like upgrades to get extra graphics. You don't need that though. Like, you can make really cool ones. And I would sit there, oh my goodness, I would spend hours. I'd be up until 3 a.m. and I'd wake up and be like, Tara, I didn't get my messages out. And she's like, why not, girl? Because messaging is like the number one thing in this business, guys. Like, I was up till 3 making the perfect font for my pic. No. She started laughing. She's like, girl, that's not what I taught you to do. So play around with it. Yes, make your own stories. I know, Megan, and Megan, your stories are gorgeous, but people definitely, you know, connect with us talking even more so than like having perfect, gorgeous stories. The cool thing is you can spend time on making stories and then reuse them. So be efficient. If you are going to spend a little extra time making things like super pretty, that's okay. Just save it and be able to edit it a month from now, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. I have stories that I still use, like my life post stories, where it slides about why I joined and my life and my story and what it's done for my family. I have the same slide like series that I created a year and 3 months ago. I just trade out the pictures to more recent pictures. It takes me 2 seconds, maybe change the font up, change the color, but the layout's already there. So be smart about your time if you are gonna like spend a little more. But the easiest way to connect in your stories, connect to your audience, is talking into the camera. Like, just talk to people. And I like to do, Monica kind of showed me this, like I like to talk into my stories and then go back and add words, like little snippets of what I said, because there's times I'm watching other people's stories and I'm in like a doctor's office or I'm around other people. I can't have the volume on, but I still want to know what they're saying. So if you're posting like something where you're talking, like you can have little like cliff notes. That's the word I was looking for. Cliff notes on each slide about what you're saying. And variety, guys, variety. Add polls. Always have 2 positive polls. So if you're like, girl, you want some of the skinny brew? Don't be like, yes and absolutely not. Be like, yup, or hit me up, girl. Or, you know, have the poll be an option of like the 40% discount or samples that they're going to buy. Like, always have it 2 action-oriented posts or polls, and be positive. You can use the question little thing. You can use the DM, what are they called? Stickers, I guess, like the DM sticker. If you are struggling with understanding stories, posting, technical stuff, that is something you want to go to YouTube and find a training video on. So our job as mentors, like when we sign you up, when you join, we take you under our wing and teach you this business and teach you how to be successful. But something we can't spend our time doing is teaching you how to use the internet or the computer or Instagram or Facebook. Those are things you are going to have to take that extra time to learn, and it'll be worth it. It'll totally be worth it to find a video that you watch yourself and grow on. I'm not great with technology, so when I'm learning a new thing, when I'm learning TikTok, when I'm learning having an influencer application, it takes me longer. It does. Like I spend more time on it, but it's worth it knowing it, and that's okay. Some things come more naturally to other people. I know that's not me, but I don't sit around and whine and point the blame at somebody else or make somebody else try to teach me. Like, I go and find the answer. I go and find a video. You can get a college education from YouTube, guys. Like, you can be on Google University and like, you know, make a ton of money. Like, there's everything. You can learn how to do anything from a YouTube video. So utilize it. Be your own boss. Like, take the initiative, own your business, like own it in a way, you know, be a grown up about it, be a big girl about it. Like, we are not your mom. We are not your babysitter. We are here to facilitate your success, but it's up to you. It's up to you guys. So I want to keep going through the tasks. I know it's 9:32, so I will be quick. Another task we do every day, we interact and comment. Set a timer, because this can be, you can get caught in the scroll hole of going through, and make sure you're commenting and interacting on your audience's posts and stories, not other distributors. We're all friends on here. We all follow each other. We're all like gal pals and love connecting, but that does not make us one penny commenting on our distributor friends' posts. It doesn't, there's no benefit to it other than like helping out a friend. So you want to scroll down to where your less interactive people are, and you want to comment on your audience's posts, your potential distributors and your potential loyal customers. We message every day. There are tons of examples of different things to message. There are so many scripts out there. We don't want to like rely on scripts when it comes to like making connections with people, but they are perfect for like templates. If your brain's just not working, or you just started and you want ideas of what to send. A lot of times I always save scripts and templates. Like, I have whole folders organized in my notes app on my phone. You want to save everything people share in the chats, in posts, anything you see that you like, save it. And I'll use that and voice text it, like, so that it's always going to sound like me saying it to people. We message, like, welcome message to somebody that follows us back. We message for somebody to put up a post for us, or to host a post for us. Again, if you just started, it's okay that you don't know what that is yet. Like, you will be learning that. All right. The biggest thing that makes us money in this business is following up. You've probably heard the term before, the fortune is in the follow-up, and it's true. It's because, you know, 90% of the people that are in sales that aren't successful, they reached out once, twice, 3 times, 5 times, and gave up. The average in any type of sale business of following up and making a sale is 7 to 21 times. I don't care if that person's ghosting you or just hasn't responded, they're going to be a customer of yours. They are. 6 months from now, a year from now, keep following up. Like, I have so many examples in my phone where it's literally one-sided conversation, like one-sided, reaching out to somebody over and over and over every 3 days, every week, every 2 weeks. Some people are on my monthly list. Like, it's just, it takes time, and don't take offense to it. Like, people are busy. People aren't, if they did not want to hear from you, they will tell you. If they're like annoyed by you, they will block you, or they will say, please stop contacting me. And it's business. So you're just like, okay, thanks. Have a great day. Love them out. That's okay. Don't take personal offense. It's business. This is business, guys. The other thing we do, there's 2 more things. We follow new accounts every day. If somebody wants a video on how to follow new accounts, well, not how to, but like where to go to follow new accounts, like that are kind of custom to you and your brand. I made a video probably a year ago. Just message me after this and I will send it to you. Because it's really good for just like kind of knowing your style, your brand, who to attract, where to go for that. But we want to follow, like, I follow 60 new accounts 3 times a day, 180 new accounts, and reaching out, interacting with their posts so they follow me back. The last and probably the most important thing we do, I mentioned it earlier, is our self-development, our brains. We got to keep our brain and our heart in the right place in this business, because if we start messaging and we're having a bad day and we're getting no responses, and we're just like, maybe somebody even says something mean, which doesn't happen really ever or often, but it could, you're not going to wake up the next day. If you're not like pouring into yourself, you're not going to wake up the next day and want to do it. And if you're not seeing like immediate, you know, gratification for your efforts, and you're not doing self-development, like, you could easily fizzle out of this business. It's not a get rich quick business. It is not a business for the faint of heart. The best advice Tara gave me when I joined this business, I said, what is something, like, what do I need? Like, what are the most important things? She's like, you need to be consistent, you need to be organized, and you need a backbone. And that really hit home to me. And I don't get offended very easily. Like, I just because of, you know, my past and things like that, I've learned to like not care about what people think too much. But I really needed to get that through my brain when it came to a business like this. Have a backbone. Do not wear your heart on your sleeve. If somebody unfollows you, don't sit there for a week and wonder why they unfollowed you. What did you say in that exact post? Like, what? It's okay. It's okay. It's not for everybody. Not everybody understands this business. You might have people in your family, in your direct family, under your house, under your roof, in your household, that are not wanting you to do this business. That's hard. That's really hard. But tell your upline that, and we will talk you through it. Like, there's videos, there's people's personal experience that went through that where people weren't supportive. We are here for you. So work on yourself, work on your brain, get a good audiobook, listen to podcasts, listen to a 10-minute YouTube video every day, pump yourself up with music, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I wanted to go over today. I'm sorry it went over by 9 minutes. I promise, like, every week it should be 30 minutes or under. So I just ramble, as you can tell. But I wanted to say thank you so much for being on here. It shows that you really like care about improving your business, and congratulations for joining, or congratulations for growing your team, because you guys are awesome. Is there anything I forgot? Anything, whether you're a leader, you just started, like anything really, if you want to unmute yourself. Thank you, Mariko. It may have been info like a lot of you knew, but reminders are good. I mean, I need beginner reminders all the time, trust me.
I could just say like a couple of things if that's okay.
Yes, of course.
If you're new, give yourself grace. If you're not so new and you're not where you want to be at, still give yourself grace. You just got to be patient. Don't compare yourself with other people, even if you started at the same time or somebody started after you and they've enrolled all these other people and you haven't. You just kind of have to give it all time. It's all a process, and eventually it all just kind of like comes together. So that's all.
Perfect. Yes, absolutely. Comparison truly is the thief of joy in any aspect of your life, whether it's, you know, somebody else's family life or somebody else's friendship or their looks or their success, whatever it is. It does you no good to compare. No good. There are amazing things about each and every one of you. And not to sound like a children's book or whatever, but like, we're all beautiful colors of the rainbow, guys. We all have something to offer. So use that. Hone in on your strengths. Hone in on what you know you're good at and what makes you confident. Do more of that. Like, work on the other stuff too. Yes, if it's important to yourself or important to your business, but you know, really hone in on your strengths and use those. So thank you, everyone. I love you all, and I can't wait to get to know all you new people.
I have a question right quick. I wanted to ask, I noticed that on some of the distributors that were signed before it dropped to the 25, the one that signed for $49.50, they received a promo code, right, to use after this promotion ended. Do you know how long that's for?
Gretchen, do you know?
I want to say it's good for your first 30 days, the 50% off code.
That's what I was going to say.
Cool.
Thank you for that. I thought so. I just wanted to clarify. No,
that's perfect. Thank you. Like, if you ever need technical stuff, like Gretchen knows her stuff with that way better than I would. You do. You know better than me. That's really good. So, all right, go out there, use this you pick 2 and you pick 3 sale to get your customers, guys. And like Tara said, make the goal of grabbing a DT tonight or by like 10 a.m. We're good till 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. But wouldn't that be awesome if you grab one tonight and one tomorrow morning? And then you can message Tara and be like, I did your task. Give me a gold star.
Already messaged Tara.
You're like, give me that entry. Give me that giveaway. All right, everyone. Have an awesome night. Thank you for joining.
Bye.